Hi and welcome. Today we're going to look at the TONOR TC310 Plus USB condenser microphone kit. So let's just go in and unbox it. So I'm going to remove everything and then we'll have a look together. See. So that's all it comes with. We'll put this box away. So you have a user manual. That's how it needs to be installed. There's the foot that goes under your desk. Then you secure it to go like this. Yep. This is the arm. Let's just take the arm out. Okay. So that's the arm, and it expands. This will go probably. That's where you mount the microphone. Oh, it's via this. So this is the microphone, by the way. It has some weight to it. Is this a button? No, I thought that's a button. Because it looks like a mute, so I thought maybe it's a tap. That's also a volume. Maybe that's tactile. I do like the wire, how it's being put around. There's another on the bottom which maybe controls the lights. So that's where you're gonna install it onto this. So let's see how it comes. So that will stay like that, kind of. And then this microphone will go like this first. See? I don't get it. Okay, that helps. So let's just so this is like a screw, but inside, be careful, because inside the microphone is no it's plastic, yeah. So on the outside is metal, inside plastic. So you just install your microphone, and then you have to figure out what position you're gonna put it on. Unfortunately, on this desk I can't really use this because I don't really have a gap where I could install it. I have another desk, but for the test of this I'm gonna maybe try and see if I can fit this somehow. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, I know. I just can't do it on here. So that's fine. You get the idea. That goes on your desk, and then this foot goes in like so and holds it. Yeah, and then you secure it with this other screw. I will probably show you a photo of how it works, but for now let's just make it as small as possible because we're gonna test it. So what you want to do, make sure you have it in position, tie that up. Okay, so now let's see where the cable goes. You have a USB-A to USB-C, and they also kindly included some Velcro to secure your wires nicely on around your desk. This is a 2 meters long by the looks of it cable, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, 2 meters long cable, which plugs in to here. You see? So that's where you're gonna have your USB-C cable plugged in. Yep. Okay, that's installed. That seems to be elastic in here, which is quite good. And then let's just plug it in onto a laptop that we're gonna test with. So let's just place it for now like that. Alright, okay. Laptop goes into the USB A port, but let's plug it in when we turn it on. And I will show you, don't worry. I will show you everything you need to see. So it's probably plug and play. So I've plugged it in. As you can see, the RGB light is on, and it's just saying USB not recognized, which is quite bad. But let's hope it does say in here. So it's a tap button on the top. So this button is just a tap. So that should unmute your microphone. Long press C. I don't see a C. Don't really get what is this. Long press C to turn on or turn off the LED light. And number 3 is C. So I guess there's, oh, sorry, yeah. I've seen this earlier. There was a button in here somewhere. So this one, press and hold it, it turns off the light. This one needs to be a bit more secure. Okay, so you, and you can also dim the light, I guess, through here. Yeah. Okay. So that's done. So the RGB lights, you can adjust the brightness by turning on this knob, like I've showed you, and that's as low as it goes. That's as bright as it goes. And then obviously you keep on touching this to go through the light modes. That's quite cool. Okay, so so the gain level is by rotating on the top, and we'll see that later. It doesn't really say how you, okay, it does say. So that's how you install it. So you have to do this. Plug the USB on the microphone directly onto your laptop, right click the audio manager icon, and then you go to recording. So from here we're gonna right click on this. Actually it's slightly different in Windows 11. So recording devices, maybe manage volume settings. But as you can see, it shows Realtek for me. Okay, Windows definitely changed this now, so it makes it a bit more difficult because those instructions are for Windows 10. And I know exactly what they were saying in there. So let me just pause it and figure out. Okay guys, so I just had to search for sounds, and then I've unplugged it and plug it back in, and I could see it in here, and I made it as default device, and I've disabled my Realtek one. And as you can see now, if I do this around it, you can see it's picking up sound. So As you see, if we click on this properties, gives us anything. Testing, it says this device works properly. So now we're good to go. So we're gonna just take recording. We're gonna record ourselves. Let's just make sure it should do, but this I just want to make sure it's using the microphone that I want. Yeah, as you can see, it's using the TONOR. Yeah. Okay, so let's just give it a go and see how it sounds. So I'm gonna hold it close to my mouth. Yeah. Testing. Welcome to this testing recording voice. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. I am close to the microphone. Now I'm really close to the microphone. As you can see, it's picking up a bit more. But if I'm a bit away from the microphone, let's see how it sounds. If we mess about with the whatever it's called, condenser, now you can see it's nothing. Now it's maximum and it's picking up my voice. Okay, so let's give it a go. Testing. Welcome to this testing recording voice. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. I am close to the microphone. Now I'm really close to the microphone. As you can see, it's picking up a bit more. But if I'm a bit away from the microphone, let's see how it sounds. If we mess about with the consent, as you can see, when I've turned that down, you couldn't hear me. Nothing. Now it's maximum and it's picking up my voice. So yeah, guys, there you have it. The TONOR microphone and condenser with RGB lightings. I would think it's working really well. What I've noticed is like the lights stopped working. I don't know if it's because we've done something. Maybe it just goes on sleep. But yeah, there you have it. Thank you for watching.
This is a test recording on the TONOR TC320 USB microphone. In order to test it, I'm going to just change the colours and describe them. As you can see at the moment, it's green. A long press of the button at the bottom turns the colours off, and a long press will turn them back on, and it obviously comes back where it was last set. If I touch the button briefly, I get cycling colours like that, which mix between one another very slowly. Another press. Similar effect, but from solid colour to solid colour, mixing slowly between them. Now we get the colours fading up to full brightness from black. Looks like it's doing the primary colours, red, green and blue, and the secondaries, yellow, magenta and cyan. Another press, and we get a fixed cyan. No motion, no fading. Likewise, another press, we get blue, fixed colour. Magenta, red, yellow, green, and now back to the mixing colours. I'll go to one of the fixed colours so I can see the effect of the brightness setting. So we got fixed cyan. If I turn the wheel at the bottom, the brightness dims. Not a vast range of adjustment. I suspect the camera has seen that because the automatic iris will be set with the brightness of the monitor behind it. So we bring the brightness back up, we get cyan, full brightness. Very small effect, that knob at the bottom. Touching the microphone at the top mutes it. If I count and say I'll mute it at 5 and bring it back at 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. As you saw in the video, the colour goes red to indicate that the microphone is muted. On top of the microphone is a volume control, a level control, which is quite useful if you're in a meeting and you don't want to go into software on the computer to actually alter the microphone volume. So I'll now show you the effect of that by, again, counting and, as I do so, turning it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, fully up. So that was the effect of the volume control. That's about it, really. What does it sound like?
This is a test of the TONOR microphone, just to see how it does. There are a few features on it, like, for example, the bottom just can rotate it to do how bright it is or dull it is, which makes very little difference, but it gets there in the end. It's not bad. If we hit the, you can switch between various modes, which are all very nice bits in that. The pop filter is pretty weak, and I'll upload the audio that you can probably see is being recorded in Audacity at the moment after this one. Now this one, touch the top, it goes red. Now in theory that means that it's not recording, so you shouldn't hear a thing that I'm saying. However, Audacity seems to think that yes, I'm still talking. So let's switch that off. There we go, back to recording properly. I would sing to you, but you'd probably hate it. So I've lined up a good friend of mine.
Ticket on my windshield, still coffee on the floor. There's a judgment on my doorstep again. When it rains, it seems to pour. Ain't it funny in a strange way? But I've had it up to here. How 5 little words can change my day, making sense so crystal clear. Don't sweat the small stuff when it weighs on your mind. Don't worry about.
So that'll do, give you an idea of what it is like.
Petite vidéo sur le micro TONOR. Alors là, il est fixé sur un bras articulé de la marque TONOR. Voilà. Alors, le bras articulé, j'ai fait une vidéo Aujourd'hui, je vous parle seulement du micro. Alors, je me rapproche. Donc voilà, c'est un micro donc esthétiquement qui est joli. Il a un beau design. Donc, il est de couleur noire. C'est un micro suspendu avec des élastiques rouges. Donc ça, c'est très pratique. Ça évite que le micro chope toutes les vibrations que l'on peut faire en bougeant les mains sur le bureau. Donc voilà, comme ça le micro ne capte pas les vibrations. Donc voilà, je vous montre. Ici, juste là, c'est la molette du volume pour monter ou baisser le son. Là, vous avez le filtre pop-up. Donc c'est un micro RGB, il change de couleur. Alors juste en tapotant en bas, c'est tactile. Voilà. Donc il y a plusieurs modes de disponibles. Hein. Vous voyez, c'est quand même sympathique. Voilà. Et au niveau du son, alors c'est clair que bon, c'est un micro premier prix, donc faut pas s'attendre à en voir un son que l'on pourrait avoir avec des micros à 100 € quoi. Mais franchement, moi je m'en sers pour ma chaîne YouTube. Ce que j'ai fait, c'est que j'ai rajouté le micro à un logiciel gratuit. C'est un logiciel qui s'appelle OBS. Et grâce à ce logiciel, j'ai rajouté 2 filtres qui améliorent, mais alors grandement le son de ce micro. Et franchement, eh ben, moi j'en suis très content. Hein. Je fais toutes mes vidéos YouTube avec ce micro-là. Et le son est tout à fait correct. Et en plus pour un petit prix. Donc je me rééloigne pour vous montrer le bras articulé qui est de la même marque. Hein. C'est TONOR qui vend et le micro et le bras articulé. Voilà. Donc n'hésitez pas à acheter ce micro. Hein. Voilà. Pour ce prix-là, il n'y a pas de regret à avoir.
Hier nun eine Videorezension zu dem TONOR Tischmikrofon. Ich habe es mal verglichen mit einem wirklich sehr preisgünstigen Tischmikrofonmodell für vielleicht 10 €. Zum einen ist mir aufgefallen, ist das eher sehr preisgünstig produziert. Zum zweiten aber auch, wenn man sich die USB-Verbindung anschaut, sieht man, dass die direkt aufliegt auf der Spinne. Das heißt, diese Entkopplung macht überhaupt keinen Sinn. Oh, jetzt habe ich das stumm geschaltet. Ich habe mal eine Tonaufnahme gemacht und die möchte ich mal kurz vorspielen. Mit einer Hand geht das gar nicht so gut, stelle ich gerade fest. Die erste Tonaufnahme ist mit dem billigen Tischmikrofon, also mit diesem hier, auch von Amazon übrigens. Ich spule es mal vor. Dies ist ein Sprachtest mit einem sehr günstigen Tischmikrofon. Ich würde mal schätzen 10 Euro. Ich zähle mal runter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Und jetzt das von TONOR. So, und das ist jetzt die andere Testaufnahme mit dem TONOR. Ja, also ich finde, das billige klingt tatsächlich besser. Natürlich habe ich das bei der Aufnahme so gehalten. Also schön finde ich bei dem Mikrofon, dass man die Stummtaste quasi sofort sieht. Das finde ich ist gut gemacht. Der Rest wirklich ist extrem generisch. Also als ich das ausgepackt habe, habe ich gedacht, das könnte auch aus dem Überraschungsei stammen. Also mich hat es nicht überzeugt. Na denn.
This is a test for the 2-channel 24-bit 96,000 Hz studio quality format in the microphone properties for the RGB microphone purchased on Amazon. It's got very pretty lights on it. It's got a pop filter. Pop, 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 pop. I don't know, hopefully that helps. Yeah, I like it. Good stuff. This is a test of my wireless Bose Q35 headset. It is confined to 1-channel 16-bit 16,000 Hz tape recorder quality format in the headset properties. As it's Bluetooth, I'm expecting it to sound worse than the RGB mic from Amazon, but we will see. This is a comparison recording using my Logitech headset, just your standard wireless headset. It is confined to a 1-channel 16-bit 48,000 Hz DVD quality format in the microphone properties. Obviously there's no pop filter or anything like that, just a bog standard headset, and it sounds way worse than the microphone, so that's good.
This is a test of the TONOR mic. I figured I'd run it now because we've got an aeroplane going over and the car's just driven by outside, so we get to see how good it is at noise cancellation. Yeah, I'm at the moment set up with it about 15 centimeters away from my mouth. I'm talking directly into it. There's a pop guard in front, so hopefully you're not getting lots of kind of wind noises from me speaking. But yeah, we'll see how it sounds in the recording. So this is a test of the TONOR mic. I figured I'd run it now because we've got an aeroplane going over and the car's just driven by outside, so we get to see how good it is at noise cancellation. Yeah, I'm at the moment set up with it about 15 centimeters away from my mouth. I'm talking directly into it. There's a pop guard in front, so hopefully you're not getting lots of kind of wind noises from me speaking. But yeah, we'll see how it sounds in the recording.
Il TONOR Gaming Mic è un microfono USB a condensatore. L'illuminazione è RGB e anche il controllo del suono. È adatto per lo streaming, il gaming, il podcasting e il canto. Il modello che ho avuto il piacere di testare è il TC310 Plus. Questo microfono ha tante caratteristiche, come la luminosità regolabile, il mute rapido, il controllo del guadagno e soprattutto il supporto per braccio. Il TONOR offre una qualità audio impareggiabile, una fantastica illuminazione RGB e un comodo controllo del suono.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more?
This is a sample of the new microphone from TONOR. It's got LED lights, gain control, a mute button and a boom arm.